What is up, SureFit family? This is yours truly, SureFit Johnson. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and hit the subscribe button if you are not already subscribed. If you would like to follow me on Instagram, get at me, get at it. This video right here is going to be all about flying Spirit, okay? Something I do quite often and I don't mind. So let's talk about it. I fly other airlines, but for some reason people are always so scared, so anxious, and so nervous about Spirit Airlines. Why? I do not know. I graduated about a year ago, and before graduating and getting a job, the only airline I would ever fly was Spirit, and I would go on at least 3 or 4 trips every year in my undergrad. I would always go somewhere to some other state, okay? And each of those times I flew Spirit. I just flew Spirit in January for my birthday, and it's just because like I just like cheap flights. I just like great deals, and I went to Denver, Colorado for $70 round trip. And that's nothing, like that's a piece of cake, like that's nothing. And so I would much rather spend money on a super cheap flight and then get to that place and then spend money, you know, spend more money, spend a lot more. Especially if it's gonna take me the same place, it's gonna give me the same thing. I don't need them to give me no snack. I can have my own snack, and that's just that on that. But the main issue I feel like people have when they do decide to fly Spirit is all about their baggage and their luggage and what they can get on for free. So on my last trip, I decided to take a little bit of a video record for you guys so you can see exactly the baggage size that is for Spirit, that is free. Now you get a free personal item, and this can be a small bag or laptop or a small purse, okay? So I do this because it's really not small. As y'all can see, I'm on Spirit. I got my big old bag. So does she, and so does she. So really, Spirit be lying. Area that you have to store your belongings in is not that small. Like, you can fit a bunch of things in here. Because sometimes the personal item thing really be looking small, but in reality it's not. Can you do me a favor and pick it up? Okay, it's heavy. Now I've made a Spirit video with me showing exactly this and how much stuff I can fit in my bag. So if you're interested in that video, go ahead and check it out up here, or just check it out after this video. You're still able to fit a full-size bag of clothes in your bag and it will still fit. So what Spirit is wanting you to do for your personal item, it should be able to fit underneath the seat in front of you. Now, some people get away with putting their item overhead in an overhead bin, but a stewardess may tell you to take it out because you didn't pay for a carry-on, you paid for a personal item. Now, that is where the size component comes into play. If you have long legs and you want your feet under your own seat, then it's going to be hard for you. But if you're a little bit smaller, or you don't mind not being able to extend your feet underneath your seat because that's where your bag is, then it's perfect for you. Okay? Personal item, I honestly would not be worried about it. You can pack at least a week's worth of clothes. You can pack at least 2 pairs of shoes. And then a hack that I have for shoes, if you have a pair of shoes on, you can tie a pair of shoes to your bag and they won't say anything. As long as everything is in one bag, they will not say one word to you. If you have 2 bags, it's gonna be a problem. So if you have your bag that you have all your clothes in, like a backpack, and then you have a briefcase or you have a purse or anything else, then they will give you a red flag. Sometimes the people in the Spirit Airlines are buttholes, and sometimes they literally don't care at all. But to save yourself some hassle and some drama, just make sure you have one bag. And if you just so happen to have 2 bags, make sure one can fit inside the other, or you can tie it on to, you can tie one of the bags onto the other to where it's literally invisible, and if you're just walking on the plane, they're not even looking at you, because they're not like checking you like, oh, what you got, what you got, what you got. Most of the times they're not doing that. They're just there making sure you don't have 2 separate bags, and don't have 2 separate bags, because then you'll have to end up paying $60 to $80 for that bag, and it's just a ridiculous price, and you don't need to do all that. Okay. Another thing is, people are always skeptical about how much space they have and about dying. So let's first talk about dying. You are not gonna die, hopefully. I've rode at least, I'm just gonna say at minimum 10 times on Spirit Airlines, and I've been perfectly fine. There's like this ongoing joke going around about people being very uncomfortable, and the flights are so cheap, people are stacked on each other, this and that. I've been on other planes before, and I'm trying to tell you, even the other lower level, like Southwest, it's really no difference. Like, it's really no difference in it. So you don't believe me? I have video footage of all of these things just so you can see it for yourself. If you just so happen to have any questions for me, please leave it down in the comment section and I will reply. I just wanted to get this video and put it out there because honestly, nothing's wrong with Spirit, and I travel them all the time, and proud of it. Okay, so if you don't have any questions for me, please hit the subscribe button. Check out that other video that I told you guys about, because it showed you how much stuff I actually put in my bag. And yeah, until next time, peace.